shot it won't run the game when she see us hop at that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time the shit never find a know like me. Yeah, too bad, I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. That me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn on no edit. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she checking that. She like her quick. I know it's never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet and like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo.
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Wembanyama, the open look. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
2 on the clock. Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Pass to Castle. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Lively. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Fox with a steal. Stolen by Davis. In transition, here they come. And it's Washington missing. Three-pointer, Fox. He buries it from 3.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Christie. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so it's Dallas with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Down low. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Fox, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Davis. Off target at the rim. San Antonio leading. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
These are his first free throws of the game. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Davis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Barnes. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Lively with the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
2 minutes.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Davis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And it's Fox missing. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Davis. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Champagny. Outside Paul. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Fox. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Thompson, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Christie. No points yet. To the middle. Here's Lively. Sohan with a rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Fox. Davis with a rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Thompson's shot is off. Paul with it. Outside Johnson. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
San Antonio leading by 7. The drive by Paul. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. The 3 from Washington. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Paul, the open look. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington outside. Davis. That shot, no good. Sohan with some nice D. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 5 now.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here's Fox. He's got 9. Outside Paul. Pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Davis. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 6. From the arc. And that's good. Chris Paul for 3. Give him 8 points now.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. That one's good for 2.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact, well on his way up, and finds ways to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Spurs. Number 0.
Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Outside Davis. Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Wembanyama. Devin Vassell.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Pass to Lively. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And it's Fox missing. Mavericks trail by 12. That's tipped. Vassell with it. Now Thompson defending. To the inside. Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Christie. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside Davis. Pass to Christie. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Christie. No points so far. Stolen by Vassell. And they're on the run. Paul shot is off. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Christie. Back to Lively. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Davis with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Davis misses. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Blocked! And he recovers it. Here's a three from Paul. Lively grabs the miss. Now Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Devin Vassell. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. That free throw no good.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. San Antonio on top. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Mavericks trail by 13. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Castle.
Mavericks foul. Christie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fox right side. Picked up by Sohan. Floats one. And it's Fox missing. Mavericks trail by 11. Back to Davis. Davis getting it done in the paint.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Ali. RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's on Devin Vassell.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, scaled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Sohan outside. Lets it go from the wing. And no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
Timeout. The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
San Antonio.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Paul. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 9. Back to Davis. Got a piece of it. Here's Paul. And there's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It's hard not to foul Chris Paul in that situation. He's just so crafty.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. Paul hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside Davis. Here's the teardrop. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 11. Paul looking it over. Pass to Champagnie. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Dallas now. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Here's Branham. Yet to see a basket. Paul with it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Davis. Here he goes. And finished off by Davis.
And he is one of the most mobile bigs in the league, maybe of all time. Davis is a real threat on the drive.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. So for Dallas, Mavericks trail by 7. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
A different look for San Antonio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Martin. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Martin picks him up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Inside. Here's Gafford. Off with the layup. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 7. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Launches it. San Antonio again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 11 points.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
To the middle. Pass to Castle. Shoots. It doesn't go for him. Mavericks trail by 7. Martin right side. Dinwiddie with it. Over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. That one doesn't drop. Here's Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Martin. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Martin's got his first basket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the left side wing. Wembanyama. That one no good. Pass to Exum. Gafford in the post. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Martin. Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. San Antonio leading. Up top, Paul. Sohan outside. Outside, Paul. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Spurs lead by 4. Clay drives. The shot off that time. Fox with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Back to Fox. To the inside. Here's Bassey. The kick out to Johnson. Stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Lively. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Bassey. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Bassey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Got a hand on it. Outside Paul. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. There's a screen. There's the triple. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 4. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Bassi. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Fox taking it away, making extra possessions with the defense.
Here's Christie. Inside. Here's Davis. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Number 5, Stephen Castle.
Lively inside. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Fox with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Here's Washington. Rebounded by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tipped. Right side Davis. Here's Lively. Tries again. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 6. Pass to Paul. Back to Fox. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Washington's shot is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Davis. That shot missing. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. Paul for 3. Lively grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
1:52 left in the game. Pass to Christie. Shoots over Paul. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look. I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Davis. That one goes. Count it.
In the clutch, Davis just showing supreme focus. When his team needs him, that's when he shows up the most.
Pass to Fox. Here's Castle. Defended by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. The 3 from Washington. San Antonio with a rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
The big man, Davis, attacking. He's off on that one. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your...
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Washington.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Outside for Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Good whistle there.
Anthony Davis. Third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant...